The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Hey, hello?
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Hello. Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
So, where else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Oh. Who's Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Oh my.
This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
So I take it you were in Moscow when you were young?
Someone was.
Oh. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Oh.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
Well, apologies for interrupting your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out.
Right.
The posters were 20 meters tall.
Oh.
Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Right, well anyways, I have some other questions for you. Police questions?
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Before I came, you seemed, away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Well, so, do you think you should drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Autostradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
You know, I'm something of an expert in blacking out myself. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
Of course.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
Well, I still don't really understand this whole Boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
A boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Alright, and what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And they live happily ever after?
Don't be stupid.
Oh.
The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
And so he gives up his riding and settles down, right? I mean, is this pretty typical?
No. The boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then
Oh.
he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Well, that's a terrible song.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
Alright, so are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Jerife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
Alright, well, I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Jerife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you are not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
So why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oh. You said long haul. That's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
Alright, thank you, aging woman. That's all I need to know.
Oh, Sim.
So, what are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Sure, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait. You get high off driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Jerife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
So what if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Oh?
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people.
Oh.
What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Alright, well, you seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
It's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
What is it you're hauling?
Your man, Lowman, what of it?
Alright, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. So it could be drugs, right?
Just this month I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Lowman?
Drugs?
No, Lowman. Diamonds.
Oh.
Damn this. Make her answer.
I didn't ask you about diamonds, though, did I? I don't care about that.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Alright. Are you making fun of me right now? You better start complying.
I would never make fun of a real Lowman, Sheriff.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what a client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
Lay off her.
Fine, alright. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Uh-huh.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
It's good to know. Thanks, brain. Alright, so if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
I think so too. Thank you for you now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Alright, you do that. Good luck with that. So we didn't learn anything, did we? Maybe some of the other drivers here know about this alleged woman driver.
Looking for something?
Alright, I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Oh.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We're not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Alright. I'll make him tell me what he knows.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me?
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Alright, let's do it.
Lonesome. Long way home.
Oh.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Oh. Well. That didn't really help, did it? Okay. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. What is psi? Psyche? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, fine. Okay. Right. Sure. Okay. We'll, past the monument, there's a green trailer truck thing. Aha!
This screen found, A to Z, Contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
What's inside the window?
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers.
Alright, let me try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Any ideas of how to get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Alright, here we go.
With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar, a glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
I'm sorry.
The window shatters and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Oh.
Sato.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
What do we got here?
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Alright, I will study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Oh no, what happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera too.
Oh. Alright, enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
I will check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Alright, let me back up into the cabin again.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's
I'll pull out the pull-out box.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
I will unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
I will pick up the notes.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
Oh god, I'm getting a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
I will push on the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
I will examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and
Nothing else.
a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Yep,
You close the rusty old lorry door.
that's it.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Yes?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Well, it seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
So how do you think this is connected to the Union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Everard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose. My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
Alright. What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
You sure? Alright, I'll take your word on it.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Well, you know, there's a lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin.
Yes, well,
So, will the RCM open an investigation into this?
we should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
Alright.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The
What are you
fact that
thinking?
one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
You're thinking corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Alright, so debrief over then?
Debrief over, after you.
Alright, let's go.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Are you sure? Because otherwise, why am I looking at this wall?
Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
I will discover the mystery of this wall. One of these days, I will. Oh, what we got here? Chairs, tables, eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Just a closed door, but I look at it suspiciously. Ooh, nose of it and an orange bum
The
hat.
spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
These bullet holes, they look like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
Oh man. How many people got shot during that revolution?
Plenty.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, God.
There must be another way into the building.
Smoke.
Excuse me? Why did you just ear rape me? Was that really necessary? Hey, you!
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Hey, no trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
What's your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard, Mr. Martinez. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Oh.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look,
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
He was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your Sunday friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
Alright, sir. I guess we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Oh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen, pal. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again? Somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
Oh.
It's a sign.
It's a
Good luck with
sign.
the investigation.
But thanks. And there he goes.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we're just gonna give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Yes.
He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Alright, great. Let's do that. What could it be? Could it be a spare key, maybe?
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
I will turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Aha!
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
So how are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Alright, now we'll put the stone back. Alright, before I go in, let's see if I can learn any new information on the oh, this is the logo of the municipality of Rivershore. Okay, it's good to know. I guess I've got to go around or all the way back here. Alright, well, I mean, this is just a tangled web of stuff. I was planning to go back inside the place here. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna wake up the sleeping guy, ask him some questions, and I'm gonna ask the manager for the key to the dumpster. And then, oh, there's some people here. And then I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can open any locked doors or containers. I'll also... What did I say I was gonna level up? To 5 suggestion? It's at 5 right now. Okay. We'll level up a skill from each different perk, each different trait, each different thing. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna start for Motorix. Oh god, what's wrong with me? Sneak under the noses, stunts, and poker face. I think perception is a good one. You gotta have some perception. Level up my perception. Alright, I also got, yeah, I got a hobo hat. It's an orange bum hat. My Dick Mullen hat gives me +1 to encyclopedia. That's pretty helpful. This gives me more reaction speed, but less rhetoric. Because like, I'm gonna have a bum brain. Yeah, no. I'm Dick Mullen, man. I'm detective. All right. Can't be a detective without a detective hat. Oh. Inside, I catch a glimpse of the Union paraphernalia: a strike poster, some red pennants. Oh, the kitchen is open now. I think. Take some money. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns, and Union placards. This is your drying, smell of chemicals and pine trees. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. More money.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Hello, Whirling's cook.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative.
Got some low logic here. Why is my logic so low? Because one of my items lowers it. Alright, fine. I should have... Yeah. It's my dumb blue coat thing. It gives me +1 to, suggestion. Alright, sir, hello. Do you have time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Well, I don't think I need anything else. You stay masculine.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
No, it's more like the door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation, if you will.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
I will try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
This is not over, door. I will be back. Oh.
Can I help you?
Hello. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
Well, there's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years.
Oh.
It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Warehouse, you say?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there, Gart.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Alright. I also saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Alright.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
So how do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Hey, it's after 4 o'clock p.m. 1600. The sign said reserved starting 1600. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with it.
Yes, I think I see.
Yeah. The Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and now think they can hide out till it all blows over and it's fair weather again in Martinez.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Alright, there's something else I wanted to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Got it, thanks. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
But wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
Huh? Yeah, right. So, we're gonna need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Hell yeah. Alright, goodbye for now. We will return. You can count on that. It's all about money, you know. Okay. This guy's still sleeping.
The worker is in a deep slumber. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Alright, buddy, time to wake up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up! This is an order. I am the law.
Why the yelling man?
Hello.
Looks like a sow descendant. A lot of sow dock workers around.
Hey, you're alive? You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? No, he was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Is this yours?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
That's alright. So you, saw anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it, a pure nothingness? Your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever, no poetry stuff, just quality time.
I see. Can you tell me about Wild Pines?
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
And how's that going?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I'm not sure what you mean.
We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying
Oh,
to force some
that.
sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
Yes.
For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
So, who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
So you're saying there's no leader between you?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Do you know anything about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
I'm just trying to find out what you know about it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Well, someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. So, can you tell me what you know?
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
What trouble are you talking about?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook.
Yeah, what about it? You know, if someone has decided to... I can...
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
Trouble is already here, mister. Or how else would you call a dead man hanging from a tree?
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
Wait, who says that?
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
Meaning, you're not gonna get more out of me.
So you're saying things might get violent around here?
You heard what I said.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod,
There we
then
go.
makes a note in his blue notebook.
Alright, thank you for your time, sir. I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Alright. Let's go upstairs. Take a quick look around here, see if there's anything we can access with our trusty crowbar
The
thing.
door is closed. This door can open. As you hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by her hand. Still no answer. Still no. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Alright, don't want to cause any trouble then. What about this place, huh? Oh, is this gonna be Kitsunagi's room? Oh. Oh, bottles. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of take viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
Well, this is where the magic happens.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, crimes against myself, anyway.
I have no idea what that means.
You don't have to. It's alright. It can be our little secret. Don't worry about it. Let me clean up here.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Well, still got some time before we have to rest. Oh. Bottle.
The fan stands still. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens.
Oh. Can't turn on the fan again. Oh, that's fantastic. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here.
Alright, I will wipe the mirror, I guess.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through.
Uh-oh.
You won't like what you see there.
No.
And you will never unbecome it.
Well, I don't care.
Behold. You
Ah!
have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Oh, what is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can't stop.
No.
It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
No.
You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Mm-hmm.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Oh. Can I attempt to stop the expression from happening?
It's like something snaps in you.
Oh.
A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long.
I did it?
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Oh. Whew, that was terrifying. Alright, I will dig deep into my mind and try to locate the source of that expression.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Oh. And, does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. OO must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
Alright, and, how long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So why did I adopt it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
Well, I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Alright, hold on. I'll let the mirror be for now. I'll equip my chain cutters.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. Now without the expression. It's just hairy.
Alright, let me try using my chain cutters to fix the faucet and stop steam from fogging up the mirror.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place.
Ooh.
Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably
Damn
never
it.
been a plumber.
Fuck that up. Alright. I'll leave it be for now, I guess. Put my pry bar back. What's this? Oh, it's my shirt. This whole time I've been walking around shirtless. How did I miss my shirt? It's probably because I wasn't holding the left bumper. Man. Alright. That's just a big shame. There's not really any excuse for that. Should have known better. Alright, is my white shirt... Oh, I automatically equipped it. The tank top gives me +1 to physical instrument, which is good. But the shirt gives -1 suggestion and +1 conceptualization. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I prefer the tank top for now. Until I find something better. Alright, I guess we're done with this place. Let's go go back outside, and and finally do the autopsy on the corpse.